now you're under my control.
All right. Okay.
Joey, are you still here? Let's see. Okay, guys, I came early, but most of you guys will probably watch this later. You can watch the beginning, which I've seen. I did see the Dave Attell special. Hold on. This is you want to say hi to the people? Oh yeah, I want to do my stretches. I want to just do my stretches things. I did watch it. I liked Dave Attell. I always thought he was funny from when he had that show. This is so fucking sideways. Pun intended. I'm just kidding. When he had that show Up All Night or something, late night, something like this on MTV or something like this. I always thought he was funny. I think he stayed the same. Does that make sense? Like, I like people who are consistent. Consistency to me is a very attractive quality. So I saw his special, and I didn't see all of it, but I thought it was kind of funny. And I think Mike might think it's funny and maybe is just messing around. He's literally dressed up like Dave Attell. Hi, Angela. Hi, Joe. All right, guys. So I'm going to literally do something and be right back, and you can watch the beginning part. I'll be right back. I don't really care about fixing the back. Honda's just gonna mess it up.
Stop. Welcome. Hi. Welcome to Redbar. My name's David.
Okay.
Jules
so
is
if
here.
you guys know who David Attell is,
Jules in the house. What's up? What's up? Jules in the
what's
house.
up, Tristan?
This is going to be a very difficult podcast to do.
Easy there, Tristan.
Just got back from man.
Proceed
It's been
with
an
respect,
exhausting
please.
week. Yeah, I had
Keep it clean.
my big special, of course. I've been doing a podcast tour for that. Hot crossed buns. Yeah. Oh boy, killing me. Can we smoke in here?
I think
Can
that's
we
allowed.
smoke? Yeah, my American spirits, of course. How's everyone here today? We're happy to see you.
People are doing good. They're happy to see
Oh,
you,
good.
David.
David. Yes, of course. Oh, God, I got to, I got probably a bunch of stuff up my ass or something. Who the hell knows? Hold on, let me light up a smoke. God, it's been an incredible week there. You see me on all those shows?
You've been on a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, oh man, it's great to be back and have a smoke here. Oh, the heads. Hey, I see it in the chat there. That's wonderful. I'll light up a smoke here. I got some matches here. All right. Light up a cigarette.
You're a little shaky.
Yeah, it's pretty warm in here with all. That feels better. Yeah, it's pretty warm in here with all this gear on. You know, I like to wear a lot of hood. You know, there's a hoodie on under this hoodie. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, I have 3 hoodies, 8 coats, 4 hats, 3 pairs of shades, contact lens shades, in case the 3 pairs of shades
Thank you,
fall off.
Tristan.
Contact
Okay,
lenses
guys.
that are sunglasses.
We'll
if
watch
you will.
until-
Sunglass lenses. And then I got, what else? This thing, of course, under
What?
my hi-hat.
What do you call that?
Do I look
thing?
nice?
Yes.
Nah. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do here. Like,
You look the same as you always do. Really.
oh, okay, great.
So if you guys saw David Attell's special,
These are good.
he's pretty
All
much
right, well,
wearing the
let's
same
get on with the
outfit.
show. We got an okay, I'm not gonna do that, boys. Welcome to Red Bar, everybody. You get the joke here? I got the shredder removed last week. Do you see that?
So, if you guys, a couple of you guys saw, I made a live last night, maybe an hour or two before I was gonna go live, and then Mike went live, so that's why I didn't do the live. And then I posted a live explaining that Mike was live and shouting out that you guys should. So this is from last night. He just released it publicly. So he did mention last night not to release clips or do anything before it's released publicly, at least to Scars Club. But all of you guys should join redbarradio.net. Okay? It's really fun to like chat there too. Okay? 1 second. We're going to go to a time code that is unknown to all of us at this point.
How lousy his special is. It's really bad. 37 minutes. Oh, God. We should have done those things on the side of my face, these lines here.
You got one on one side.
Oh!
Turn to-
Okay, hold on. We just want to show you when he busts out this recorder here. Okay, there he is. Oh, come on, David. And I can't, by the way, I can't see anything in these glasses.
Come on,
There we go.
David.
You guys, always there for me.
You guys, always
How
there
can we
for
not
me.
take it to the next level? We have to.
We have to.
This crowd, we are synced up. And you know what? This country needs some of that too. We're all divided. We need
Let's see,
common
hold
ground. We
Okay,
gotta
I'm going
come
to tell you the
together. A
favorite
mutual
part I have
experience will
about
do
this.
it,
Hold
and
on,
I got
just
it.
to remember
Okay?
it.
As Americans, we all kind
My favorite part about what I saw of the David Attell special, he's like, everyone's talking about, are you for Trump? Are you for Biden? He goes, I think it's something like, I always chop up people's jokes, but he's like, I think it's, he goes, I think it's pretty obvious. I'm for Biden. Hunter Biden. Thought that was so stupid, but funny at the same time.
of sorta
I need
know
more
how to
up
play
here.
a recorder. Now, this is mine. May I?
May I?
Here we go.
There we go.
Hi, Jeremy. Thank you. I hope the same for you. The recorder. Okay, hold on. I gotta stop here too.
Then the white man came.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I used to play the recorder. I think we all used to play the recorder. Like, I don't think it was an option at a certain, like, depending on what country you're in. In the U.S., I don't think you can get past 3rd or 4th grade without playing the recorder, like, for at least one, whatever it's called, the duration of a period of time. But I went on to play the saxophone. That's a whole different thing. But I always wondered where the recorder went. Why do we not play it after a certain age? Why do we not see it after 4th grade? How come? I don't know. I've never tried. Maybe someone could do it for me now. Could I buy a recorder on Amazon? And where do they put the recorders after? We were not allowed to keep them after 3rd grade or wherever. But I just think, so on a few levels, it's very funny to me that he busts out a recorder. And I know that Mike is very musically inclined. So maybe he's dissing the recorder, and maybe for good reason. But I don't know. I feel like we should revisit the recorder.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Sorry, you play the recorder. You gotta say something a little, thoughtful.
Yeah. See, it's just as funny as me.
You eating that? It doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is the recorder,
This is the recorder.
or as they call it in the Middle East, the saxophone.
The saxophone.
Hey, Angela, do they stop you from playing the
I'm
recorder
gonna take
at
you
a
through
certain
because I know we
grade?
got a lot of homeschoolers in the room who never played the recorder. It's a musical instrument. It's somewhere between a flute and a bomb. All right? And there's three pieces: the head, the shaft, and the taint. And I played this out of every hole in my body. Sometimes I like to play to my own shadow.
I like that David, that Michael got one. I don't know what
So
you're
one
playing
of us
David right
comes.
now.
Now,
Mr. I like that Mr. David got
So there he
one.
is. I am no worse, no better than Dave Attell. He's no better than me. So let's start talking about me on all these shows.
You're
In
your
fact,
favorite comic's favorite comic.
exactly. So if you need Dave Attell, just tune into Redbar. Now you get a little Attell. Every episode, I'll be doing this for about 45 minutes. So if you need Attell, if you must listen to this jerk off Attell, and he's fucking dead, by the way. Somebody let him know how dangerous this is for him. Please. Because I'm sick of his crap. All right, okay. Dave Attell, are we done with this Dave Attell thing? I can't wait till the end of the hour here so I could get out of this Attell costume. Back to my real life. Had a few mocktails the other
Could
day.
arguably have not
I got a
put
whole
it
bit
on,
about
I don't know.
mocktails. We went to, has anybody been to the wonderful luxury upscale steakhouse, The Keg?
No one's been.
You know what I really hate about these mid-level, I live in Tucson, so the highest end steakhouse here is The Keg. I'm not kidding.
It's called The Keg.
Have you heard of this place, The Keg?
Sounds like a bar.
I had never
Yeah,
been.
it's
I love the Keg. Actually, I don't. Our highest level steakhouse, let me rephrase that, Fleming's. And boy, is it bad. Second
And
to
boy,
Fleming's,
is it
of course, we have Sullivan's. You ever been to Sullivan's?
No.
You know, and these people are charging Chicago, New York steakhouse prices for their chain. Garbage steakhouse. You know, they're getting the bottom of the
Penny?
barrel. They call it prime. I don't know how it's prime. There's no way this stuff's prime. We go over to The Keg. And the first time we were there, we got seated at the
you,
bar,
Wendy.
which I
It's
thought
all
was
good
kind of
about the
shitty,
kids.
right? Don't you hate that when you get seated at the bar? I didn't know you needed a reservation
Fine.
here in Tucson. We went on a Thursday night. Hi, 2 for smoking, please.
Two for
I think we might
smoking.
have some. I think we might have some room at the bar.
I
But
don't think
luckily,
they
they
have
had a
smoking
nice little
options
table
in
at the
LA.
bar. It was fine. We go back on a Saturday. We go back to The Keg, which is about a 90-minute drive from the. Really, you got to go all the way. I mean, I don't even know what city this is in. The Keg Steakhouse. It's this outdated. Just imagine an outdated steakhouse where everybody there is there for their birthday, but they're all kind of like poor people who saved up a ton of gift card money to get the steak. But you go there and the
Strawberry
waiters,
jelly.
here's the problem, the waiters treat you like this is a big night for you. You know, for me and Jules, this is just, we just want to get in it, get our food and get out. We eat steaks almost every night, steaks and, $15 sides of mashed potatoes.
steaks almost every
$18
night.
It's
sides.
not
of-
even just a steak place. Anytime you go to a restaurant here, they act like it must be your birthday.
Must be your because this
Even
is
if it's
Tucson.
Like lunch.
We go out to dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's as casual as it could be in our minds.
We
But
go out
the
to
waiter,
dinner,
it's
breakfast,
always
lunch,
it must
and
be a
dinner.
big day. If you're here spending $118, it
So
must
do you guys
be
get,
a
like,
huge
I
day.
know
So
a lot of you
they
do, but
give you a
those of you guys that rate, like, I
celebratory
don't get Red Bar, whatever.
performance,
He's
and they're
hilarious. It's
collecting
the
the dishes
simple
and they're
little
doing the
things that are the
crumbing and they're
funniest
doing all this,
things.
and it's like
Except
we just
they
want
won't
to
be.
eat the food. We
make
just
sense?
want just pretend this is chili. Just quickly give the food and leave us alone. And
Pretend
the
this
other
is
big
chili.
thing is
Just quickly give us the
they
food and leave us
assume
alone.
it's drinking night. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I drink, I get sick for about 6 days.
And then he does a show.
Pretty cool, huh? So when I drink, like tonight, I'll drink in this beautiful bottle of vino here. Everything I do in this outfit, I could get away with anything in this outfit. If he's the funniest, how am I not the second funniest? If I'm wearing the same fucking outfit. If he's the funniest guy, what does that make me? Because this is way better than anything. This, how long have we been on, Jules? What does it say? This is
39 minutes. Same as his special.
This has been better than his special. So, more laughs, more unique, better guy. So I also don't drink when I go
Yeah,
out to restaurants.
Jeremy,
Believe it or not, I tell people all the time, the only time I really drink is on this show or if we're out
I don't know
with
if we're saying the
friends.
same thing.
You got to
think
drink
so.
because otherwise you don't want to
The
talk about it.
minutia.
So
Like these are my favorite
that's the
bits.
only time I drink. I really only drink on the show. It makes me very, very sick. It
And
pollutes
just the little
my
ways he
immune
says
system.
ridiculous
And
things.
So
But
when
I
we go to
think that
restaurants, and especially a place like the Keg, the waiter's all excited. You know, he thinks this is your anniversary, this is your birthday, and he's excited to make a little moolah. So the first thing they do is they come around and they ask you if you'd like a drink. Now, my answer is always no, but when you're in a beautiful place like the Keg, you don't want to disappoint the poor waiter right at the beginning. And you don't want him to think, furthermore, most importantly, you don't want the waiter to ever think he's not getting a big payout tonight. Right?
I can't stand not drinking at restaurants. If I'm in a restaurant, I have to drink. Once I go into a restaurant,
Jules
I
and
turn
I
into an
are the same
alcoholic,
one as
basically, where
Well,
I crave.
it's because
the
she
point of
wants the
not,
waiter to go, I'm getting a good tip
It's like
tonight.
an
So we
experience
do
thing.
everything you have to do. We get the drinks, we get the second order of drinks, we get the third order of drinks, we get the appetizer, we get the bread, we get the salad, we get the entree, and then we only get dessert because we feel so bad for the waiter and we want them to be so excited.
But Mike's like, no drinking tonight at dinner, no drinking.
Yeah,
We've got
because
the
I keep
show,
getting
we've
sick.
got
I
the
keep getting sick,
show.
so I say no drinking. So we came up with an alternative. Because remember, if the waiter comes by, and this is a lesson to all. When the waiter comes by, you don't want to do this because they come by and they're sizing you up. They want to know, am I getting a table of shitty Mexicans who has no money and they're going to be using coupons? Or am I getting the real deal Mike and Jules type of guest? So if they come to you and they go, can I get you started on some cocktails? Or cocktails are right over here. We got some great cocktails. And they're all $16 a piece. If you say, yeah, just a water for me, then the waiter in his head goes, okay.
Not
these
in
peop-
his head. Every time you order water, they visibly
Yeah.
deflate.
They deflate and they go, okay, so I'm not making any money.
They
I'm not
do
going to give the
visibly
table any
deflate.
attention. So you have to get the drinks and you can't get a Coke. They want you getting a $16 drink 3 times for each person.
And like a super expensive bottle of
So
wine.
we decided
It's not their fault
to
though.
appease the
Literally.
waiter, and we've never done this before. But we look, and on their cocktail list was a section called mocktails. So Jules orders us up
That's like a-
2 mocktails.
A mocktail is something that
Now
doesn't
these are
have alcohol,
similar
right?
price to the drinks, and I go, oh, this is perfect because then the waiter's happy.
Shirley
He could
Temple.
go about his job. You
I
know.
always used to order
So we
Virgin
thought.
Shirley Temples. and
Here's the
people would be
problem
like,
with the mocktails. It's all wrong. When they bring the mocktails
Because I don't think
out,
anyone has Shirley
and
Temples.
this is my first time getting a mocktail. Now, a mocktail
I
is a
think me too.
cocktail.
With
It's like the
alcohol.
restaurant's cocktail
Wendy
list
would
minus
know.
the
Wendy
booze,
would know
okay?
this.
They
Why
brought
did
me
I
out.
order
Now, what did I get?
Virgin
Like
Shirley
a
Temples?
It was like a
I think it was
Moscow
like
Mule.
Moscow
mocktail.
Mule mocktail, okay? Now, Moscow Mules usually come in these
Stupid.
brass cups, right?
Do you get it, Wendy?
So they brought
Like,
it to me in the
I'm a little
brass cup,
girl.
and then Jules ordered
It's
some
like
drink.
12
It
or
came in like a
13.
regular
ordering
little
a
cup.
Virgin
And when we got the
Shirley
drinks,
Temple.
we cheers. We go, thank you, and we take
It's
our
like a
first
sick dog
drink
joke
at the
and a
restaurant
joke.
like this. We go,
Get it?
hold on.
I just realized that.
Pretend I really didn't take a shot. So here's the Moscow Mule. I go, oh, that's not a drink. And then I realized very quickly how silly it was holding this brass Moscow Mule cup with all the garnish when I wasn't getting a hit, a buzz, a spike from the pop. The pops, as Dave Attell calls it.
Don't you think you kind of get like a little bit of
No.
placebo effect
No,
from the mocktail?
not me
though?
at all. So after the first 2 sips, I go, what would be the point of me drinking this? It's not good. It just tastes like a cocktail without alcohol. And when you try that, you go, oh, that's not really something you would drink. So after 2 or 3 sips, I kind of put it away. I go, this is really stupid and silly. Now, here's the biggest problem. Problem number 1. for mocktails, you can't drink them. It's silly. It's stupid. It's pointless. You're not getting drunk. So it's really gay and you feel like a giant poser. Here's the other problem. You sure as hell can't order another round of mocktails. Now how stupid is that? And I didn't think of that because this waiter, remember, what did I tell you? If you don't order 3 drinks apiece, you're dog shit to them. You're poor. Always put the cap on the ketchup. You're poor, you're shit, you're a Mexican, you're an Indian person to them, you're nothing, they're not going to treat you nice. You can't order a second round of mocktails. It's the silliest thing in the world because it's like, what are you guys doing now? So you have to cap it at 1, which we did, and then the waiter doesn't get his
And then,
continued.
if the waiter isn't coming back to check if you're done your drinks, they leave you sitting there
They'll
waiting
leave you
for your
sitting there,
bill
yes.
for an
Yeah, but
eternity.
who's
sitting
coming
there.
to check on a mocktail?
Here's what
or
you
water
actually have
or
to
your
do.
soda?
You have to order the alcoholic drink, and you have to drink it, and you have to get sick. It's the only way the waiter has a nice night. Now, I also think guys should not be waiters. This waiter we had happened to be a guy.
You stressed me in the phone.
Just a little tip, little story.
They might think you want everything mock.
That's something that I really worried about. You know, this was my first time ordering a mock cocktail. Now, when I ordered my steak and all that other stuff, while I was waiting for it, I go, oh, I hope he knows that I don't want a mock steak and mock potatoes instead of mashed potatoes. You get mock potatoes. You know, this could all be different stuff. It could be fake stuff. So, but gladly, it was just the regular steak, and it was really good. We recommend the keg to everybody.
No, it actually sucks.
I'm just shopping this story around because I'm going to be on David Chang's cooking show on Netflix Live coming up. Yeah, this is a big thing. I'm going to be on David Chang's version of Something's Burning. Have you seen this on Netflix? David Chang does a live
Dinner Time Live
where he has 2 celebrity guests. I've been asked to be on this show. Guess who I'm on with?
Who?
Aziz I'm sorry. Aziz. So check me out. I'm going to be on in 2 months on Dinner Time Live with David Chang, who's going through something pretty big right now over his chili crunch.
He's a sick person.
Chili crunch, what he's trying to do. Do you guys know what this chili crunch is? And I hate this fucking chink food. Chink food. Chink food.
Okay.
Did you see on the Curb Your Enthusiasm finale, everybody? Did anybody cry at the end of it?
I can't
I
believe
kind of
it's
felt like
going.
crying
Look
like
how
at
it
Richard
stopped.
Lewis because Curb was the only
You want to
thing
see my
keeping him
Richard
alive.
Lewis impression? Larry, how are you? Oh, of course. Richard Lewis, everybody, dead in the ground. Curb's finale had a great point. Cheryl doesn't like Mexican food, and Larry told somebody that Cheryl didn't like Mexican food, and she's like, why are you telling people that? Because that's...
All right, I'm in the mood. Some of you guys know what that means. Funeral director. May I get a synopsis here from random live section so I have no context. Okay, well, to start, are you still here? Can you confirm you're still here? Because I'm going to stop this and dedicate this to you and anyone else that asks me insipid questions such as this. It's not insipid. And more accurately, it's ignorant, which means lacking knowledge. So are you still here, fractional funeral director? Yes or no? So right now we're watching something because I have permission from Mike, David, and Jules, the creators of Redbar. We're watching something that's only available on Redbar, which is www.redbarradio.net. It's in pretty much every video description I've been doing for over 2 years. So you should be subscribed to that anyway. And so what is your exact synopsis? Synopsis is me commenting and reviewing, always 5 stars. And yeah, what's a direct question? Can you give me that? So this is a show that's private. It's from a private website. Again, you can rewind it if you like, redbarradio.net. It's $11 a month. I review the show for people that are fans of the show, mostly subscribe to the show. So what question can I answer for you that I have not answered? Because I feel like I'm waiting. Is that it? So I'll tell you a story meanwhile. I'm going to wait like 10 seconds. Okay, good. You guys, I'm in the mood like this. Hold on. I want someone to talk shit. What's up, number one Josh Denny fan? Do you guys know what I did today? For the first time ever, and you guys have laughed at me. A lot of you guys know this. I don't know who Josh Denny is. I assumed, yeah, it was great, right? I assumed that Josh Denny, okay, let me tell you who I assumed he was. Never looked him up in any other way, in any way at all, ever, before this morning. This morning or yesterday morning? Yesterday, before I was going to do the live, and then I canceled the live because Mike went live. So I'm like, I just think it's a funny habit that Mike has, and it's probably someone like super silly or insignificant just because of the way because if you've been watching, or you can rewind it, like my favorite parts of Red Bar are the parts in between. People are like, how do you not know who this person is, who that person is? Oh, it's like, because that's not really what's so funny to me. It's like the little minutia things. But so I always in my head was like, Josh Denny is like a random person or a ridiculous person or whatever, because he'll say it at the most random times. Like, well, Josh Denny's doing it. Well, that's not what, like, it's like the funniest thing. So I thought yesterday, because I found a place in, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, from Funeral Director. Now we're officially friends. Thank you. 19 more dollars and I'll take my shirt off, maybe. Just kidding. That was a joke from last time. So thank you, though. I appreciate that very much. Sometimes people, like, when they ask questions the way that you asked it, they're like flexing, and I was in the mood. You guys, I was like this. Who I gotta fuck up. I'm in the mood. But, shit, I lost my train of thought. I was saying that, there's a part about Josh Denny in 19, which I was going to cover. It's like 420 in, like right after 420 of season of 19, last episode. So then I got the email that he was going to be live. So we're covering that. What was the thing? Oh yeah. So you guys, he's exactly what I thought. He's so funny and random. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay, I have to think about this. It was a joke from last night, but you did just tip me over. So YouTube only pays you per $100, and you definitely just tipped me over because I was at 91. So I'm going to say something in my mind and with my eyes. I can't say it because it might make it. That makes me feel so happy. Thank you so much. And I have butterflies in my stomach. And I forgot what I was saying. Thank you. Guys, super chats turn me on for sure. So Josh Denny's funny and random. And also I think it's hilarious that he's going to be in Tucson. I think it's hilarious that he doesn't like Mike. And Mike talks about him all the time. Is number one Josh Denny fan still here? So I found it. We can look at it actually. Maybe we'll just go look at Josh Denny in a second. I'm going to see where this part is going. But that's what I wanted to cover yesterday. But I wanted a few of you guys to know, like, how do you guys not know who Josh Denny is? I'm like, I literally have never looked him up. And I always just thought he was like someone who's like you would just say random because it's so funny. And now I get it. It's even funnier than it was to me before, when it was funny before. Because like listening to so many hours of Mike randomly inserting Josh Denny's name into like the most random and ridiculous, all kinds of different subject matters. Now it's even funnier. So I'm kind of happy I waited. And I looked him up on Instagram, and not for anything. It doesn't matter. Like he has like, I don't know, like 4,000 followers. He's just like a chill guy. I'm surprised just from how much Mike brings him up, he doesn't have more followers. Just because of that. But so I thought that I would share that with you guys. Oh my gosh, I thought Josh Denny wrote Assalamu alaikum. I was like, busted. I'm just kidding. Where's Zaire when you're here, though? The telepathic message. Oh, yeah. That telepathic message was for the funeral director. Probably mine. Yes, Ashley, make the whole show Denny history. Wait, okay. So wait, I want to ask you something. Are you literally a Josh Denny fan? Like, are you just doing that because you're like a Redbar fan? Mike randomly inserts PPG people sometimes too. It's always funny. But there's no one, I think, is that disabled? Disabled, you're back. Everyone's so happy disabled is back. Mike randomly inserts BBG people sometimes too. No, but no one like Josh Denny. It's always funny if you know stuff. Redbar basically found out Josh Denny might not be out there. Can you believe how bad Kevin Brennan's show is now? I haven't watched his show lately. Funeral, you must be on my same algo. I got here 3 weeks ago. Kevin Brennan is related to the what? The Dabbleverse? It's an inside joke. Okay. Anyway, guys, we're gonna do the Josh Denny thing. Because why not? I know where it is and I know how to interact. So we talked about Kevin Brennan last time. I'm not going to talk about him again today because we talked about him last time. If anybody wants to enlighten anyone about that, I don't know. I don't watch him, so I don't even know what's happening with him. I do know that he was fucking rude and he owes me an apology. And we negotiated $500 and or an apology. What was it, guys? Kevin is $500 and or an apology. Chad is public apology and or $2,000. They asked me to go back on the show recently. Adam emailed me. But, you know. And I gave him my terms. Those are my terms and conditions.
Thank you for allowing me
Everyone
to
else
dose myself.
has to have
Cuts
terms
down on
and
the nerves.
conditions.
I get very
you know? Okay, 420. Rolling the red bar dice. You know, I was told I couldn't sing when I was a kid, and I think that's a mean thing to say to anyone. I think I can sing pretty good.
I don't know what he's mad
Hates
at me.
me. Why would Big
what
Spit?
the hell? We've been nothing.
We've done nothing to Big Spit. Maybe we should. If you're going to hate me like I've done something to you, maybe I should start doing something to you. For Danny, there's no
We're
Bangkok.
talking about me. No.
But like it gets into the
at
legs
5.
and you get to
Hold
the
on,
point
I
and
have
then
to
you
go
can't
back.
you can't walk around.
Isn't that what yellow fever is?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't have one of those fucking goof pussy diseases.
I don't know. It's pretty weird. But, anyway.
Big Spit's scaring me.
Dude, he gets like so dark.
Love
So,
sometimes
He
like,
gets
Again,
like a rage behind
I buy
his
the
eyes.
guitar. Do I have the last laugh buying this guitar?
I need to be like here.
Sex tape about me that he posted on his Twitter. We would allow that to live.
Well, he said
Wait,
his
hold on.
scariest thing yet. If you want to go to his Twitter right now,
Okay.
Are we at
This will make
Josh
you
Denny?
shake.
Okay, so we're going to Josh Denny Twitter, and then we're going to reveal for the first time the JD33
So this
is
is
up
my
and for
first.
sale.
So then I
That's
looked him
still
up
a thing, right?
separately. This is my like
JD33
first.
is
Oh,
still
yeah,
up.
I
Okay,
checked.
thank fucking
I
God.
mean, of course.
So let's see, what do we got here? And you've sent this to me?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, let me make.
Because
I
we're
can
going to
make it
surprise Josh Denny
big.
update, and then we're going to do the JD33,
Shit.
and we're going to decide today live, do I buy a very expensive collectible guitar built by Josh Denny himself?
So Josh Denny builds guitars as
Cameron says it
well.
slows down the whole site and doesn't work without allowing third-party cookies.
I mean, isn't that worth it still, though? I mean, wouldn't you guys prefer a slowed site to see those tweets? Okay.
See, I knew it was gonna be better. Like,
Cool. I could see it, even though it's
so
that
I
small.
just understood
Ladies
who
and
Josh Denny
gentlemen.
was in the last 24 hours.
I might need to go back up the mountain.
And it's
And
funnier
also,
than I
you're
could
just
have
saying Bad
imagined.
Friends is coming on the 19th.
Yeah.
And he's
so
gonna be
this
in
is the day
Tucson,
before.
guys.
By
He's
the
playing
way,
at a comedy
well, let's do this. I'll be doing a show with my buddy
looked up
Nick
his- like, I found his
Romero
Instagram.
and our
Like, it's
friends
really-
Anthony Hill and Aiden Block in
so-
Tucson.
Jewish an insult to you, Nick.
My
so funny.
town, Tucson, Arizona, on April 18th. Machine gun comedy.
goes-
That's a direct threat.
Now, where is this going to be?
I don't even recognize the
You
name
know,
of the place that
I
it's
would
gonna
say-
be at.
You know, how about this? I'm going to say this, and I hope it's upheld after the word spreads. Might take some time. Stay out of Tucson. And that goes Bobby Lee, Santino, Chris D'Elia.
No more rehab here,
Guys.
Bobby.
I'm friends with every venue owner in this city. And I'll tell you this. I'm one of the most famous and most wealthy people in Tucson.
Tucson.
Yeah. The mayor
It
comes to me when he needs a decision made about the downtown. I'm embedded with this town. Now, out of a courtesy to comedy, to free speech, I have not gone to any of these venues or sat down with any of my
said out
buddies
of
who
a
run these
courtesy.
theaters and said, guys, don't book Santino, don't book Tripoli, don't book Chris D'Elia. I speak with them every weekend. And for instance, we were at dinner with, I don't want to say her name, I don't want to dox her. We were at dinner with from Sam Tripoli's theater
And he's like, he's silly.
the night
This is
before
the
he
kind I'm
came.
talking about.
And she knows. And I said, listen, we still want these people to be able to perform. And even though they're in our neighborhood, and they said, don't worry, Mike, you know, but you let us know. They said, Mike, you let us know. You say the word and these guys are gone. And I said, no, I don't want to be involved in it because that would look bad. And I want to be the bigger person. But I'll tell you this. I've had it here. Stay out of this town.
I mean, we don't go to Austin and dance.
We don't
up
go
and
to
down
Austin.
6th Street.
Should I
making a
go to
scene.
6th Street? Should I go to the Sunset Strip
we
Comedy
go to
Club?
Burbank and knock down your door.
We respect your territory. You got to start respecting this. I don't think they even put that together. This is Redbar country.
This is crazy.
And-
Yeah.
We're going to have to start doing something because we don't want to get you banned from the clubs. We don't want to take away your money. But I guess you're losing that money if you don't
I've
come.
never even
but
heard of the place that he's performing at Bumstead.
I would say this. If you're a comedian, you almost have to come to me and ask for my permission to perform here. It's kind of like,
Agreed.
really, it is like that. And we're going to start being more proactive with this. We didn't think we had to, but there's no way we're letting Josh Denny. Well, how about this?
Did you guys watch the movie The Killer on Netflix?
Oh my God! Well, careful there.
I mean,
we're not
no,
saying
no.
we're going
Yes,
to kill
I love
Josh
that
Denny.
Where
movie.
he sits
I love
inside
the
the room
movie
with the
The Killer.
gun
I
pointing at the
watched
door
it,
for the entire
like 3 different
beginning.
times.
That's what we're
Does he
going to
do
be
that?
having to do that
I-
entire
Well,
weekend.
I
Kind
don't
of
think
am
so.
looking for that
If
man.
anything, they should be the ones who need to go
feel
figure
like
out
I
how to
wanna
get
marry the
guns
killer.
because
I feel
no,
like you
that is
might be in
not
this
it.
chat.
What I'm saying.
It's going to be a shootout.
Here's all I'm saying. We will be up on the top of the mountain. Don't come up there because it's all guns. It's guns and me and the ranger.
Personality of the
friends.
killer. I feel like him and I
Josh
get along
Denny will be
perfectly.
performing in Tucson, Arizona. Well,
So
I guess we're doing a Redbar meetup,
putting out a
Tucson,
little
Arizona,
feeler
April
there.
18th. Tickets on me, travel on
watch
me.
the killer.
Let's
Take
build the
notes.
show.
Forbid empathy.
Okay, here he is. And where is this at? Bumstead's.
I've
What's
never
Bumstead?
heard
We've
of
never
this.
heard
Only
of this.
do the work
It's
that
an
you're paid to
offbeat
do.
bar and restaurant offering
Such a
simple
good
And we know every
American
place in
food.
town. Really, this is a small town. You've got about 7 bars. We've never heard of this one.
Oh, wait, it's the... What is this place?
Do we have any pictures? Oh my God, this
But
is the
that's
photo they
Josh
used on the
Denny,
website
guys.
for
That's
Josh.
Josh
Isn't this a
Denny.
red
He's
bar?
hissing at us.
This is the photo. Look, I was scrolling down on this event page. An Eventbrite.
I can't.
And we
It's
get
even
this.
better
This
than
is
I
what you think's gonna
imagined. I
sell?
thought he was gonna be.
There's gonna be
I kind of
nobody there.
visualized this like skinny, insignificant person.
Who's
that
this guy?
might
Nick
be somebody that
Romero?
like. It would
Okay,
make
guys.
sense, but
Anthony Hill.
It's bad.
I think we're going to need to have Danny Woodward come down for this. Let's
I think
finally
Danny
stop
Woodward,
Josh
shout
Denny physically.
out. I think we're gonna have to have Danny
Josh,
No,
Woodward
we're
come
joking.
down.
We're
Danny
joking.
Woodward.
Stop with all that.
Show's gonna be fine.
You know, Mr. Free
We don't
Speech
do-
has to
I
lighten up.
know.
Mr. Free Speech, Josh Denny,
He's so
Woodward.
strict.
he's
with us.
very
Needs to be
strict.
there.
Everything is.
It's a whole
I'll see
thing.
them in court. Just be free
He
speech.
posted that picture of Mike.
And he's like,
having the
"No, I don't
joke
want any of us to
bulletproof vest
go.
That
Let's
said
just
Denny
let
him have
instead
his
of Donda. And
time."
he was like, "This is a direct against my life."
Number one
And,
Josh
like,
Denny fan.
even
Can you,
just
are
2
you
weeks
gonna
ago
go?
when he
Are you
got
flying
in all
there
this
for
trouble for
this?
saying the N word on Twitter. He was like, "See, everybody Red Bar fans are always trying to get me killed.
He
but
lied.
these
I mean,
black
really,
people
he
in there
lied.
trying to hurt me." And
So
they want me
he's done the
dead."
thing. This is what people do when
It's
they're
really, he
getting dunked on and
lies.
they're backed into a corner when they've lost. They start
Pretending
that they're
being
getting death
threatened.
threats. Okay, so Denny, whenever he talks about us, it's we're his harassers that are constantly threatening his family and going out of our way to do all this.
Someone who
you
hates women so much, that's a very
Thanks,
womanly
Screw.
That's a
tactic.
womanly.
AKA
I mean,
the
that's
killer.
what the blue-haired libs of TikTok do.
So Josh, there's no gunfight.
There's
You know,
no
that was
gunfight.
all a joke.
Well,
You're not
we-
allowed to
Unless I
use
guess, yeah.
that.
Let's get to this because this is huge news. There's another Denny
We'll be on the
update.
top of the
He's a
mountain.
forgiving soul.
Josh Denny,
He's also
March
a cinnamon roll.
20th. This might have been the biggest day at my office. I mean, the phone was ringing off the hook. The amount of like FedEx guys with letters informing me about it. People kept
This
showing up to
kind
my
of
door.
stuff
Mike, you
cracks
gotta.
me up. It's
Did
so
you see?
silly.
Josh Denny, March 20. I'm filming my first comedy special
I
in
checked
10
this out on
years.
Instagram too. It's
Got the
real.
announcement.
I mean, the Josh Denny thing and the
Called
show and everything.
Goliath.
Goliath.
On April 22nd, here in Los Angeles, it would mean the world to me if you attend. Lineup will include
Maybe
my
I'll
buddies,
go, guys.
not
Maybe I'll
comedians.
do a live
My
stream from there.
buddies,
What do you
Mr.
think?
Big Spit.
Should I?
Oh, Dick Masterson. Now, look at this. Dick
I'll ask
Masterson
Mike if
and
he
Vito
thinks I should
Comedy.
do it. If he thinks it would be
Has
funny,
Dick
I'll
not
do it.
been, he doesn't know about Denny yet? Denny's doing this trick
Hi,
to
Red
Dick
Bar
Masterson.
Rewind.
So Dick Masterson probably believes Denny at his word, right? That he's this big comedian who is canceled and has all these fans. I mean, he's got the Twitter followers. Maybe somebody needs to let Dick know.
Josh Denny's so silly. Wait,
So
who
that he
lives
has
in
a
LA though?
choice.
Who would go to the
Well,
LA
I don't know. He
Goliath
probably
show
knows
with
the
me?
surface Denny, the Denny that,
Would Foax
Denny's
group go with
resume.
me?
you know, says maybe
Red
he's not
Bar Rewind,
informed.
do you live in LA?
Otherwise, I would say that's a bad move for Dick Masterson.
Wendy might fly out
Here
for
it is.
right?
Machine
Wendy,
Gun
you could
Comedy
fly out
presents
for this.
Josh Denny, Goliath, April 22, special live
You guys, it's like 2
taping.
weeks from now.
Goliath.
There is an anime
I'm
fest
no
I want to go
Bible
to, but
bumper. I'm no pusher.
push some
by
things
that
around,
Old
you know?
Testament. But isn't there a story called David and Goliath? Michael bet David and Goliath, and you're calling yourself Goliath?
so funny. I
Maybe it's
didn't
gonna be
even
about
realize my
you.
sweater was blue.
And why? This is the official
It's actually
tile
turquoise-ish, but-
for his fly. I mean, this is really
Wendy,
the
if you can
official
fly out for
marketing
this?
for this special. What is going on with his head? We have Josh making this face again, and he's got what looks to be. I mean, is that a vagina?
No, you guys.
It's the hole from the slingshot.
Is it
Is it
that
the
a
hole from the
vagina?
slingshot?
I mean, I had to guess.
I
But
mean,
it looks very vagina.
Doesn't look like somebody got hit with a slingshot. It looks like there's pussy hair coming out of a disgusting Crystal Harry.
So stupid.
So
I
let's see.
just swear
Josh
to you guys,
Denny
I don't do
is
that often.
Goliath. Live special taping. Now,
Which is only like 3 days after his Tucson appearance.
wow, look at that. Now, you
Oh my
could book
gosh.
tickets to this online. What we want to tell everybody is we've decided here at Red Bar that we're going to officially ghost this event. Right, because we could pack it out. I mean, you guys
Thank
have
you,
the
Angela.
opportunity of a lifetime to be a Josh Denny special taping.
Do I want to be in a Red Bar hamburger
I don't know. I guess you could
video?
all go, but would you
I
sit
kind
there
of
in
I want to
silence?
see
Yeah, I'll
how
do
it
it.
goes
Without us.
without any because
then he'll
Can I
blame
play the
one
hamburger?
guy
Yeah,
there
then he'll
from us,
blame-
then it'll be like, oh,
Here's
Red
my
Bar,
playing the bun.
sabotage, Red
Yeah.
Bar, this-
Shut
and
up,
he's doing that a
Wendy.
So
lot.
There's
how
something
about
nobody
this?
caught that.
Nobody go, nobody interfere, nobody do anything, and let him
Let's
put
see
this
how it
special
goes for
together.
real.
Can I play
We
the
want to
bun?
see what an organic
It's fine if I have
best
to eat a
Josh
hamburger.
Denny best he could do special would look like.
Yeah, I'll do it. I will.
Do not go to this show. Don't call the venue. Don't do any of that. Let him put on his. I'm dying to
I
see
mean,
a
I
special.
want to see it for real and review it fairly. Once and I
No.
mean, we've been waiting for this our entire
Our
lives.
entire
So
lives.
it'll ruin it if it gets Red
'Cause then
Bars
he'll-
watching
yeah,
it
then
and
he'll-
it's all our fault. Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna sue us.
We want to see him follow
so-
through with this. We want to see him. I can't imagine hiring the crew to film this, getting this edited, filling a room. Now, can we see some photos of
He's
this
so
place
handsome.
that he's performing at? Oh, well, yeah, there's one right here. Look at who it is.
He has great
There's
hair everywhere.
Sam Tripoli.
My harasser.
And here's the place. But can we get some photos of what it looks like? The
Yeah, here,
the
you can
actual,
get
because there's some
another
bad photos. This place called The End. Food, booze, guitar, jokes. Well, I got guitars here.
Here,
so-
go to the special taping note. And next up.
Yeah, let's see this. Next up, the special taping. Josh Denny special taping. Oh my God, wait till you see this. Here's the outside. Look at that. Sorry, this vodka.
It's called The End. I can't.
Here's the place. Is this really the place? So it's in a strip center next to the chiropractor, which is a debunked. Look, it's the massage therapy place here. And then this is where Josh Denny special will be. The End. Do we have any pictures from the inside? This was sent to me by Connor Boskalis.
Oh, love him.
Thank you for this
You guys,
picture.
I can't.
I
There's a
believe we
chiropractor.
had-
There's a massage. This is where Josh Denny's special.
Even-keeled,
Oh, is he?
reasonable men in history, as far as I'm concerned.
The End. Where is this place?
Torrance, California. or
Like
some
her
shit
face
like
hurts.
that?
Really? Torrance? He's got to go all the way to Torrance. He lives in L.A.
Oh,
Why not
there's
do it
the
in
Because my
He's
friend in
super
LA
LA.
was like jokingly like, "Ooh," and she was like, Torrance is too far to drive.
So
Ruth,
why would
I
he go all
appreciate
the way
you.
out there? Is
You're
this
one
the
penny
place?
short of me taking my
The
top
End.
off.
New American Bar? I'm not sure. Bar
kidding.
Lounge, The End.
You are the killer. Thank you.
Terrible name.
I just want to see. I saw a picture of like the seating. Can you find maybe a seating?
Let's see.
Pictures of the seating. People like to see what the actual atmosphere, the vibe is going to be like. And I saw a pretty pitiful picture. I mean, this.
Search The End, Torrance, California, and then go to Google Images.
You guys, Torrance isn't, in all
Let's see if I
fairness,
can
Torrance
find
is
the one I
not
saw
that
earlier.
far from LA.
I mean, he's basically.
It's
yeah.
like
Steakhouse. No, that's high end. He's
like
basically
30
performing
minutes,
in
40
Pasadena.
minutes
First
without
picture has a
traffic.
guy with a shirt
It's
with the logo on it, with
equidistant
those two
from
guys
LA to
okay.
Long
the
Beach,
plate.
I feel like.
Perfect. Here it is. Let me see if I can. There it is. So this is, yeah, it's just a restaurant. And here is the space. Look at this. So the stage is like opposite of where these guys are standing. And then he does stand up to people at restaurant tables. So I wonder how they're going to shoot that. Are they going to
Maybe they'll move
incorporate
them all
the?
out and put probably about 150 chairs. People will be waiting outside.
Yeah, well,
down
there
the
should be a line around the
street,
corner.
probably.
This is a pretty big show. Now, why would Josh Denny have somebody on his show that's far bigger than him, Dick Masterson?
Oh my God, I can't
Usually the
even.
special taping, you
Torrance
should
is
be
a
the
pretty
biggest
rich
comedian
area,
on the
Red
bill
Bar
that night.
Rewind.
Josh Denny's basically opening for Dick
You guys, let me know if
Masterson.
my audio is super annoying. Like I'm
I hope Dick
competing with him.
Masterson isn't going to fill this with
Does
his
he do
people.
Like the people I know in Torrance
He
have
probably
boats.
is.
I can't even imagine. Well, I
There's
think
a lot
Dick
of like
Masterson needs to rethink
places
this.
where you can dock boats.
And maybe
there.
he should speak to me over the phone.
They have like marinas.
You know, I've
in
always been a
Torrance.
fan
You
of Dick
did have
Masterson.
And
the
it's
man
not as
bun moment
expensive as
together.
Marina
Maybe he
Del Rey,
remembers
The
that.
what
which is
moment?
like
The man bun moment.
or
is
Santa
that-
Monica
I mean,
is
I've
probably
always
another
been an
place you can
advocate
have your
of him,
boat,
and I
but they're
always
like
thought I
stupid
love his
expensive.
look.
Torrance is
He
like
does have a
30
good
minutes
look.
away.
Yeah, call me. What's his
I
name?
don't know
Dick
so
Mace.
much about it.
Call
but
me
it's
Dick.
Definitely
Well,
not
okay,
a ghetto
this is all great
area
stuff. So
or,
it looks like we've got some
that
great
far
Josh
away
Denny
from
moments
LA.
coming up.
It's not
I can't wait to see how this special.
Bakersfield.
I really.
It's not.
I mean, really,
This is my most.
And we definitely have to have some
anticipated
sort of
Help me out,
celebration
Flex Group.
if it ever comes
It's
out
not,
to celebrate it. But let's get into what everyone's been asking about. 2 weeks ago,
It's
Josh Denny, or
not.
2 months ago, Josh Denny posted that he
I'm
is
trying to think of a dumb place
going
in
into a
LA that
slightly
people would
different
say is
direction.
LA, but it's not really LA.
not going to be comedy this
It's not
time. It's not going to
Panorama
be
City.
The corporate world. I know he's the master of corporate
really a place
stuff.
called
He
Panorama
was
City.
one of the
He's already conquered
top
that
guys. Yeah,
Which
he's done that.
exists.
Josh
No
Denny
idea
is
what
now going to
happens
be
there,
building
It's not
custom
that.
guitars. Bring it on down.
Well, so he's doing other
And we read you the
things. He's
tweet,
building
and we
guitars.
showed you that picture of the guitar body that he bought on Reverb. Remember, the guitar's finished. The guitar's up on Reverb. It's for sale. We could buy it right now if we want. Should we check it out?
Yo.
The JD33. Bring him on down. And I
Didn't
love it. I
someone-
love that
is
he,
this what someone
he
was
put a model
talking
number
about?
on it.
Like somebody
So for those of you who don't know what the
spitefully bought
JD33
this
is,
guitar?
it's what they call a parts caster. So let me take you over to reverb.com. And what a lot of these guys do, let's see, parts caster. So this is this would be a take on like Fender Stratocaster,
Frank?
Fender Telecaster.
You okay
It's a
there?
Fender parts caster, meaning Josh Denny went
Frank
and
P,
bought
you all right there, buddy?
a variety of Fender parts and screwed them together himself. So he might have bought $800.
That poor Oso.
Should we try a little sip of Poor Osos here? Should we try a little? Ooh, that burns. Why don't you get on
So
some?
funny,
What
I
kind of
pretend
music does
like he
Josh
drinks
Denny
a
like the
lot.
most?
I feel like
What kind of
Mike's,
music
like,
does he
kind of a
play on
lightweight.
guitar? We've never heard
He
it,
had
Josh.
his ones where he talked about his top 5 like guitarists
I
of all
believe
time.
him
or
that he
Oh, can
probably
we
only
find that,
drinks
maybe?
really when he does this
vocalists of all
show.
time.
Oh,
Let me
well,
see.
I think he likes Black Hole Sun, that kind of
Black
music.
Hole
Like, what's does anyone know Josh Denny's favorite band? Let's get that on in the background as we celebrate.
What's Josh
The all
Denny's
new.
favorite band?
Do I want the guitar? We're
I
going to
think
find
that
out the
Michael David
JD33.
Picked the perfect person.
Now, when he talked about building
to
this,
put all this attention
my
on.
first instinct was, I
He's
need
very
that guitar. I will
interesting
jump
when you
through.
think about it.
Josh Denny loves these guys.
Do you guys remember the music video for the song? I
Throw
do.
that up all the way too on
This
Spotify.
was like one of the 10th
Stick a
or
few
11th
puffs, guys.
songs that was
It's
on
time.
MTV.
Shmee.
Period. It was really trippy. It was like outside with
Okay, wait, he
sun.
says greatest
People were in the
rock
sun.
vocalists of all time in order. Chris Cornell.
Chris
Black.
Cornell.
There's,
There we go. We've already got it.
and people were like happy and then they were dying. That kind of thing.
Just taking a few pops shot of this. Denny's favorite band.
I remember when MTV started and there was 3 songs that they rotated. It was like Guns N' Roses, November Rain, Enya.
He loves this kind of music, but we've never heard Josh Denny play.
Hold
He
on.
claims he plays bass. He
That
loves
song-
guitars. We've never
hold on
heard
a
him
second.
play. He's got a love for guitars. Let me show you what a parts caster is. And I don't know how well they.
This is going to be important for someone somewhere at some point. It's important to me now. Yes, my dog is named Honda. So I was around for when MTV just was born. It was just, and they were rotating maximum 5 videos. So I'm trying to think, but I like at the ones I threw out, I think came later. I won't forget a time we went to Fort Lauderdale on vacation as kids, and my sister and I were watching MTV, and literally like the only station we would watch was MTV. We just like loved it. But it was Enya. That song, I had to pause mic because I wouldn't be able to think of it. It goes, and you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. But you say that one. And then also there was maybe an MC Hammer song, like Too Legit to Quit. And there was, Black Hole Sun But that was on vacation. I remember seeing like later a different vacation. And then what was the other one on that vacation? I feel like Guns N' Roses came later. Enya, that one. Oh, Paula Abdul. It was Paula Abdul. If you're gonna be with me forever, are you just da? Okay, so I gotta go now. Bye. That's what happened at the inception of MTV.
Is sell, but they're usually nowhere near as much as Josh
Pendy,
Denny's.
do
And
you
I think
remember?
You can easily find Josh Denny's guitar by going to reverb.com and typing in Partscaster and hitting enter. So there's a lot of these Telecasters, a lot of these Stratocasters. Here's one, 470. And it's just, most of you would just think this is a guitar that you could buy off the shelf. It's just a little different. They've got this sparkle top. Whatever.
Shut the fuck up, Frank.
You know,
P.
usually
I don't
guys
like
who
you
put this up,
already.
it's their dream guitar made of a mixed mash of parts. But most of them are rather cheap. You know, people aren't going to spend premium
Yeah, I
bucks
might be live streaming
on some
streaming in Palm
Partscaster
Palm.
that some dude
I might be
with
live
no experience
streaming in
just built.
Palm Springs.
So, yeah,
Say that
usually
3
they sell
times
for
fast.
500, 600, 200.
We'll see.
Check this out. All you got to do
Forecast is-
to find Josh's guitar is sort by high to low, which is basically, you know, when you've made it, when you're shortened by high to low on every page you go to. That's how I pick out stuff when I go shopping online. Sort by high to low, and once it starts getting too low, I disregard what's even being shown
So
to me.
funny.
Sort by high to low, so you
I think
start
just, like,
here.
logically,
Forget
I
about
go
these
low to
little
high,
special ones.
but
But look,
sometimes
you've
you have
got
to go,
some $15,000 ones, $12,000, but very
I was
few.
thinking today it's someone's
Because I
birthday.
believe on the
remember.
first page of Partscasters, let's see if it's still like that. And I hope I didn't skip it. Oh, yeah, I did skip it. Okay, let's see. So we're on the first page of Partscasters. Sorry, here it is. Terrible image. So most of these guitars, they pop out on the page. They're classic photos of guitars like you would see in a store. Not Josh's. I almost missed it. Here's Josh's. Look how Josh's looks on the page with all the other guitars.
Dimly
Look at
lit.
that. Dimly lit, and you can't even tell what you're
Dimly
looking
lit.
at here.
It's like bright purple and sparkly, and you can't even see that.
So look at this. Fender Holy Grail Custom Telecaster 2024 Deep Purple used mint 3,300. Josh Denny decided, and it's one of the most expensive Partscasters on the entire website now. If you type in Partscaster, you're going to get, it's not telling
What
me.
is Partscaster? I mean,
Well,
I'm
on
not
the app,
familiar
it
with
tells me
guitars,
there's,
but-
8,000 different Partscasters up for sale right now. Josh, he's in the, first 7 rows. You get
So
Josh's.
this is one of the most valuable
Yeah, there you
on
go.
the entire site.
The most valuable, Josh Denny, who's never built a guitar. I would say he's
Does
never
anyone
played
know
a
where this
guitar.
whole Josh Denny
We have no
thing
proof
started?
of-
He's got one of the, here we go. Oh, no, it's not. He's got one of the most expensive
Now I wanna know
Partscasters on the
everything,
market
you
at
know.
3,300.
Number
What
one
did I
Josh
say? I
Denny
thought it was
fan
going to be
has to know.
$6,000. Because we found out he bought this disgusting
I like the name
top. Okay,
Bush.
so here is the guitar. Let's check it out. This is our first time
Bushy,
seeing the
dopey.
Partscaster. This is
Well, I
the
like it
official
anyway.
photo.
For a second, it looked
So
like
it's in his case. He bought a
Bukowski.
Fender case, this gold case. And here is the very first photo of the finished Partscaster.
Oh,
He bought
really,
this
Wendy?
piece, the body here.
That kind of guitar is 3
He
inches
bought
tall.
that fully made and painted. So every one of these parts was already fully made, fully finished. He
Wait,
just screwed them
number
together.
one, Josh
so he takes the
Denny fan,
body,
can you
screws
give
the
me,
neck
like,
on, installs
what
these
circuit-
pickups
like, what
here,
year did
screws
it
this crap
start?
on. Now, a lot of people are saying it looks kind of off
Can we
center.
can
You see
I
this?
need
so,
to
like,
know.
the lines here, you can see they're
I'm not joking.
slightly
It started 10 years ago.
off
Thank you, Redbar
center. They're not
Rewind.
perfectly lined
well, maybe the
up.
pick
But
is just
started with
crooked, and we
what?
should look at a different
And
pick.
how
Let's see some
is
more
Josh
pics
Denny
here
not
of
like
the
so famous?
JD33. Oh, this is repulsive. The gold hardware on this thing with that
Denny was a
purple,
co-host and Patrick
deep
Melton
purple.
show.
Just
Way
disgusting. I
back
don't know
in the day.
why is Josh.
Mike met him
Hey, it's
through
kind of
Mike-
like
Okay,
that
were they
song. I've got
friends?
fat in 'em. The leprechaun. Josh, he loves
Hold on, I'm
gold.
gonna see if I
Now,
can get Danny Woodward here.
why does Josh Denny
Yeah,
love gold
Danny
so
Woodward in the
much?
mix.
He's been into gold. Remember, he's got that bass guitar that's got all this gold hardware
What is
on, but it
called?
looks very tacky.
It's always funny when we call
with
Danny
this
Woodward,
color
right?
combo. Purple and gold, everybody knows, is a very Afro-American. Oh, and it's even worse. Did you see that? So here's the purple top. I hope you
I
can see
want to
that.
get
It
the
almost
scoop
looks
from
black.
Danny. Let's see.
And you can't see any of this zebraing or any of this wood grain underneath.
This picture looks like it was taken
And
in the
called Tiffany,
August
too.
Rush
That's
basement with flash. Why is it so
It's so bad, and you
spooky?
can't tell that it's purple.
Her August underground.
Look at the
or
back.
What's
So
that
the
movie?
back is so gross compared to the front. Like you've got purple, and now you've got this orangish wood in the
No,
back.
how is he
amongst
not
the
so
purple and the
famous?
gold. It's
How
just
is he
such a
not
bad
so
color
famous?
combo. There's a reason Fender
How is he
didn't
not
put
like
this
really
out.
famous?
He's
if
got
he
an.
started
I learned Jules hates this. There's also no pick guard on the guitar.
Danny
Now
didn't pick
that's
up.
that's a thing.
Not my taste.
It ain't our thing. And finally, we came to realize this: guitars without pick guards
Danny
are
might need
disgusting.
to just take a hold of this whole situation.
So here's where
if
you
guys
can
know
really
what I
see
mean.
the janky job. Like you
Sometimes
can
you
kind of
just have
see
to
how
call a
this
Woodward's
and this, they're not fully straight. Like one of these is kind of on an angle there. It's got the gold hardware. Let's just take a look at some more of these pictures. And he bought a case for it. Let's go to his description. So let's see, we got $3,300 plus $100 shipping. Okay. It's got 1,221 views. That's high. By the way, like I typed in Gibson SG and just picked a random one. It only had 200.
Okay, to be continued. I'm happy we got to that. So this is going to be I was just going to say Sexual Chocolate. Did you guys see Coming to America? Do you remember the name of his band? Sexual Chocolate. Season 21, episode 20/19. We did a little bit of 20 and then we went to 19. Let's see, number one Josh Denny fan. Yeah, what do you have to say? This is like your episode. I appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for being present. Let's see. Frank P. Good. Thank you, Wendy. I think Frank P. is a little bit naughty. Okay. He knows Kanye. Oh, Josh Denny knows Kanye. What is it? The layers. What is it? What do I want to say, guys? The plot thickens. Okay. He knows Kanye. In what capacity? He knows Kanye and had one of the highest rated Food Network shows. Oh, interesting. When I went to his page, all I saw was food. And I was like, the fuck's going on? So is he more a food guy, not a comedy guy? Okay, interesting. Denny isn't famous and successful because he sucks at everything and values being edgy and unfunny on Twitter over literally everything. It's so hilarious that Michael talks about it so much. He is Redbar Rewind. Thank you for being here. He is famous. Didn't you see how big that venue for his new special is? Dude, I was going to die. It's like that when he shows the outside, there's a chiropractor, there's the massage parlor, and there's Josh Denny's venue. Hey, Frankie Blue Pig Puppy. Oh, hi, Teresa. Hondo says hi. Hondo had the vet yesterday and he did perfect. He did perfect. Thanks for sending. I love you, Angela. I love you, Wendy. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing evening and an even better tomorrow.